Good evening and welcome back to the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament, getting set for the night session, and it's the home Eldorado Eagles taking on the 6th seed in the Anna-Jonesboro Wildcats. Cole Carter alongside Devin Rankin, JC Tinsley back at the WRUL studio, Chloe Veach and Landon Elliott with us for the thousands of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Before we go any further, I want to thank all of our sponsors who have made this week possible, but especially our VIP sponsors. They are Farrell Hospital, Wabash Valley Service Company, Ventura Bank, Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Skates Valley Irrigation and SGI Trucking, and State Farm agents Doug Raver of Albion and James Cook of Carmine. It's been an exciting day of basketball so far. We are, 6 games through so far, 3 more this evening. And starting off the nightcap with the home team, Eldorado. Devin, I know you've had a chance to watch both of these teams and really kind of contrasting styles. Eldorado's going to try to kind of beat you up physically down low. Boston Bradley, a big presence, but Anna-Jonesboro's got some athletes.
Yeah, Anna-Jonesboro likes to really play out on the perimeter, and they rely on their jump shooting, which can be good and bad. And Eldorado, they like to get the ball inside. They got some size in their front court with Boston Bradley and Wolcott. And the game I watched, AJ against Pinckneyville had about a 6'5" post player, and they had trouble keeping them off the glass. So I expect Eldorado to do more of the same.
Eldorado's got size. Mentioned Bradley. We're going to see other guys as well that can play the post. They're going to make things difficult for anybody they play throughout this entire tournament. HA is the only seeded team under 500. They are 5-7. But of course, anytime you use records in this tournament, you got to think, okay, BDC, GEC, River to River, and Anna-Jonesboro is one of those teams. You know, a couple of impressive wins. They beat Harrisburg early in the year. But, you know, Devin, as you know, playing basketball, you never really know who you're going to see. Put the records aside. When you play this team in this tournament, you got to give it your all.
Yeah, AJ probably, I looked at all the schedules. They probably had the toughest one out of anyone in the tournament. I mean, Pinckneyville, Nashville, and Benton twice. You sit back and you evaluate and you think, what would everyone else's record be with that schedule?
Well, looking at Eldorado, they're 4-7, and 2 of their 4 wins have come against Carrier Mills prior to this tournament. They did beat, they had a game last Friday, though. Again, that was Carrier Mills. They do have wins also against Flora and Gallatin County. But like we said, they get in their own tournament in their home crowd. It's going to be a great crowd tonight as we expect as these night games get going along. Eldorado always seems to kind of play above expectation, succeed expectations when it comes to this tournament. Coming up at 8:30, we'll have Carmine and Norris City, and then capping things off here in day 1 at 10 o'clock tonight will be Carrier Mills and Hamilton County in the consolation bracket quarterfinals. Looking ahead, or looking back to what has happened already today. Early this morning at 8:30, it was Carterville all over Carrier Mills, 59-22. Harrisburg then got the best of Hamilton County, 56-48. Massac County over Hardin County, 50-40. Vienna over Edwards County, 68-58. Fairfield over West Frankfort, 67-45. And our last game about an hour ago, it was Heron over Gallatin County, 54-34. You know, looking at what's happened already today, Devin, you've been here all day watching. The most surprising and most impressive teams to me, I think, Heron and Fairfield, and they play each other tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good game. Fairfield really surprised me. They got some guys that can really shoot it and some guys that are really good around the rim and in the paint. So, and they're really athletic and they like to get up and guard. So that should be a fun game between them and Heron.
They go deep as well. Go about 10 guys deep. That's actually tomorrow night when those two teams play. That's 7 o'clock. The winner of these next 2 games will play each other tomorrow night at 8:30. Losers go over to the consolation side to play tomorrow morning at 11:30. Other games already set for tomorrow. It's Carterville and Harrisburg at 1:45. Massac and Vienna at 3:15. Hardin County and Edwards County at 8:30, and then West Frankfort and Gallatin County at 10 o'clock. Usually when you get to day 2 and day 3, the basketball kind of amps up. A lot more competitive games, a lot more exciting games, and I expect nothing less from this year's edition of the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Lots of competitive teams. I still think it's anybody's tournament. You look at a team like Anna-Jonesboro, who has beaten Harrisburg this season already. They've played some competitive games. I think no one's really talking about how they can kind of be an upset team to maybe take down a Heron or possibly a Massac County if it gets to that point.
Yeah, they played some really impressive games against some really good teams, and they've shown improvement. Like their first game against Benton, it was about a 30-something point loss, and they cut it down to 15. And if people haven't seen Benton play, that's really impressive because they're a really good team.
All right, they are getting set for the national anthem as the flag is being lowered down at midcourt as the Eldorado Alumni Band plays on. Fans are starting to file their way in. If you're on your way here, best of luck parking and best of luck finding a seat as the first night of the Eldorado Holiday Tournament here in 2023 is getting set underway. We're going to step aside for a 3-minute break as they are about to begin the national anthem. 3 minutes. We'll come back with the opening tip between Eldorado and Anna-Jonesboro right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
I decided to attend SIC because of the great scholarship that I was awarded. I received an archery scholarship. I'm taking IT cybersecurity. My favorite part of the IT program is definitely going to class every day. Professor Scott makes it really fun, and he lets us do a lot of hands-on things, and that helps me learn a lot. My experience on the archery team, so far, I love it. The people are great. The archery coach is awesome. Be a part of the action at SIC.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
The countdown is on. Enjoy the Carmi Eclipse Festival featuring Eddie Montgomery, The Frontmen,
Baby, I'm amazed by God bless Texas.
Drew Baldridge, and Tailgate Revival.
She's somebody's dog. That'll make you want to drink, throw you back.
Saturday, April 6th at Burroughs Woods Bicentennial Park. Visit carmifest.com for tickets and more information.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
All right, back here in Eldorado, getting set for the opening tip between Eldorado and Anna-Jonesboro. Game number 7 in this year's EHT. 3 more games tonight. Again, it's Carmi NCOE at 8:30, and then Carrier Mills and Hamilton County tonight at 10. Cole Carter alongside Devin Rankin, as Eldorado will be the home team despite being the unseeded team, as they are with their home tournament, and we will introduce both teams' starting fives as we get set for this one. Mike Chavez and the Anna-Jonesboro Wildcats will go with number 3, Taj Hodges. He is a 5'11 junior. Also with number 10, Drew Page. He's a 5'9 senior. Number 11, J.J. Girardi, a 6'3 senior. Number 12, Dylan Harville. He's a 1,000-point scorer, a 5'10 senior. And rounding it out is Noah Cavens, a 6'5 senior. I believe that is our first 5 senior starting lineup team we've seen today. So for AJ, it's Hodges, Page, Girardi, Harville, and Cavens. And again, Anna-Jonesboro 5-7 on the season. And looking at some of their wins so far this year, me and Devin alluded to that win over Harrisburg a couple of weeks ago. They've also taken down at Johnson City. They beat Hardin County, Century, and Compton. We saw Hardin County give Massac County a run for their money earlier today. But they do have losses to Chester, Benton, Goreville, Nashville, and I mentioned Massac County as well. They're averaging about 53 points of offense and give you about 49 points defensively. So they're winning close games as well. But I think if you're Eldorado and kind of looking at the top 8 seeds and you had to pick and choose which one you think they have a good shot against, I think AJ might be the most beatable team out of those top 8 in the first round.
Yeah, this is a really favorable matchup for Eldorado, especially the size advantage they have and their ability to play defense and being able to hold AJ to a low amount of points.
All right, so they're going to introduce the starting 5 for Eldorado. They're going to go with number 3, Boston Bradley, 6'5" senior, as well as number 4, Anderson Wolcott. He is a 6'4" senior. Number 11, Andrew Murray. He's a 6'3" junior. Number 21, Jake Phelps, a 5'10" junior. And number 31, rounding it out, Stephen Doggett. He is a 5'9" senior. So for Coach Josh Bradley, he's going to start his son, Boston Bradley, Wolcott, Murray, Phelps, and Doggett is the starting 5 for the Eldorado Eagles. One of the more anticipated games for the first day of this tournament.
For the Eldorado Eagles, Josh Bradley.
And we are about set and ready to rock and roll. I want to take a second and thank everyone who's been working for us so far here today in Eldorado. It's really a team effort here at WRUL Sports. J.C. Tinsley, Joey Wagner, and Scott Maring have been back at the studio. We've had Haley Winkleman, Whitney Carter, Landon Elliott, and Chloe Veach with us, running the laptop and the camera today. Jason Craig, Roger Hobbs, Travis Black, and myself and Devin Rankin have been calling games. Do want to say a big thanks to Jason Craig earlier today. During the first game, I was getting a migraine, and Jason thankfully was here earlier than he had to be, and he stepped in for me as I went to the in-laws and let that one fade away. So a big thanks to Jason for stepping up for me earlier today.
We're glad to have you back, too.
Oh, I feel like a new man. It's crazy what some ibuprofen and some rest can do to a man. All right, so here we go. Eldorado and Anna-Jonesboro start this one off with Boston Bradley winning the tip, and we are underway. Eagles in their home whites with gold numbers and letters and outlined in purple. Boston Bradley has the basketball. He goes right inside. His shot blocked by Cavens, and he gets his own rebound. Noah Cavens going to have a big presence and a big job down low trying to compete in the post with Bradley. Here's driving is Hodges, and they're going to get an offensive foul. You see an elbow there, Devin?
Yeah, a little shove off, trying to get to some separation, driving on the baseline.
I was looking down and then heard a whistle and looked up, and they call the offensive foul. So our first turnover in the game. AJ applying some full court pressure, and Eldorado nearly turns it over. Girardi tries to go get it. Loose ball in the corner, picked up by Hodges. Throws it off the leg of an Eagle, and they say it was last touched by Hodges. So Eagles catch a break there as he threw it off the leg of Doggett, but I think it hit Hodges when he was out of bounds.
I like this press by AJ, trying to keep it from being a half-court game because that's where Eldorado has the advantage.
Absolutely. Haven't seen many teams apply full-court pressure today as Eldorado turns it over again. They leave Hodges open. He'll shot fake, and then he'll pull it out. Harville tries the top of the key three. It won't go. Long rebound, and a foul is going to be called on the floor against Boston Bradley.
If you're Bradley, that's not a very good foul you want to get in the first 48 seconds of the game. They really need him to be out there with his size and presence.
They've got a couple of 6'4+ guys that can come in, but none with the athleticism and strength of Bradley. AJ has the basketball in a scoreless game. Hodges tries to get inside. It's a turnover fast as he loses it, and Eldorado has possession. Wolcott gets it over to Bradley. The Eagles come the other way. Scoreless game. 1 minute gone here in the first quarter. Doggett has it left top. Now it's Wolcott between the circles. He puts it on the floor over to Doggett on the right side, and he turns it over. I think somebody put butter on the ball in between sessions, Devin.
Yeah, it seemed that way all day, really.
Quite a few teams having a hard time of taking care of the basketball. course, some jitters you got to get out of here in the first few minutes. Still scoreless, about 90 seconds gone here in the first quarter. They go in the post to Cavens. He hits it off to Girardi, and again a loose ball that goes out of bounds and last touched by Boston Bradley.
Those new Wilson basketballs are kind of hard to hold on to. I've had a chance to.
Well, they're real bright. These are the brightest basketballs I've ever seen. Using them here in this tournament. They inbound it, goes to Girardi in the lane, working against Bradley. Now it's a Hodges, and he's called for a travel. This might be first one to 35 wins.
Real sloppy start for both teams. But that really plays into Eldorado's favor.
Yeah, that's the kind of game I think a lot of Fairfield last year and how they played these low-scoring, half-court, which team can turn the ball over less. As that's a kickball violation against Harville, and that's what this game has started out to be. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. We are still scoreless. Get the basketball into Murray. He's going to be double-teamed. Almost lost it, picks it up, now finds Doggett. 2-on-1 the other way, but Wolcott hands it back over to Murray. Eagles reset the offense. Bounce pass on the far side to Doggett. Back to Wolcott between the circles. Wolcott looks, cutting is Phelps. Phelps picks up his dribble, steps through, left-handed layup won't go. Wolcott gets the offensive rebound, trying to get over to Bradley. Bradley gets it and double dribbles. Turnovers in this first quarter. As Bradley gets called for the double dribble. We've got more fouls than points. 1 foul apiece, 0 points apiece. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dylan Harville gets the call from his coach, Mike Chamness. Now dribbles to his left. Far corner, Hodges with it. Hodges thought about going inside. Now picks it up off to Girardi, looking to get to the basket. Girardi, tough shot, couldn't get it to go, but he got his own rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball call.
I don't really understand the approach by AJ so far. They're usually a team that likes to stay on the perimeter, but they're really trying to bang around on the inside with Eldorado, and that's not really their game.
You got to wonder if maybe they want to try to get some of these big guys in foul trouble. Mentioned Bradley having 1 foul. That will be Graethler checking in. Drayson Graethler in for Eldorado. And we got a foul away from the ball. That's going to be against Cavens in the post.
Team controls foul, AJ's 30,
Cavens, excuse me. I thought I was pronouncing that wrong. Cavens commits the offensive foul for Anna-Jonesboro. Still scoreless, 5.5 to play here in the first quarter, as here comes Doggett at the other end. He'll pull it out, and the Eagles will reset the offense. Wolcott between the circles. He looks, pass over on the right side to Jake Phelps. Phelps puts it on the floor, bounce pass to Bradley, knocked away and taken away, and a foul against Bradley. That's his second. Devin mentioned how important it was for Bradley to stay out of foul trouble. He's got 2 here in the first.
You can tell their emphasis is to get it into him, but they got to move the ball around a little bit more and let their post players get better position. That was a tough entry pass to Bradley.
So we'll see how long Josh Bradley wants to sit his son down. 2 early fouls, just 5:15 to go. Here in the first quarter, we're still looking for our first basket. Page has it near top. Now it's Covens over on the far side. 3-point shot for Hodges, left open. Scoreless no more. As Taj Hodges scores the first basket of the ball game, and Eldorado turns it right back away. Eagles having a hard time with his full court pressure early on. 5 minutes to go here in the first. 3-0 Anna-Jonesboro. Harville left side, Girardi now on the far top, back to Hodges. Between the circles, Covens near side to Girardi. Marvel, pull-up jumper, good.
You knew he was going to get going sooner or later.
Dylan Harville, one of the best scorers in this tournament, as AJ leads at 5-0. Murray with the lane at the other end. His shot blocked, and the rebound by Covens, and a travel is going to be called. Covens came down a little bit awkwardly and dragged a pivot foot. Another tally in the turnover mark. 4:32 to play in the first quarter. 5-0. Anna-Jonesboro, 3-point shot on the way from Graethler won't go, and the long rebound, and a foul going to be called as Wolcott dives in the legs of Girardi, going for the loose ball. It won't be much longer before 80's in the double bonus with 3 fouls against Eldorado.
His first team third.
They have that new 5 foul each quarter.
Haven't seen it gone to a play into effect too often today. As Devin was saying, 5 team fouls per quarter, and then the other team is shooting 2 free throws for that entire quarter. 3 fouls already for El Dorado, 2 for AJ in the first quarter. Cavins in the post. He fades away with the left-handed hook shot, and it's up and good. Cavins, I'll get that name right eventually. Cavins with the basket, 7-0 AJ, and then El Dorado nearly turns it over as Cavins couldn't corral that pass. Out of bounds, it will stay with El Dorado. 4:07 to go here in the opening quarter, 7-0 Anna-Jonesboro. Phelps to inbound, he looks, bounce pass inside, controlled. They swing it out left top to Graffler. Over on the right top, this is Murray with it. He wants to go inside, dumps it off to Wolcott, pass off his hands, and another El Dorado turnover.
That's 6 turnovers already, and like we mentioned earlier, just no position really, and they're still trying to force it inside.
This gym is quiet as it's been all day as Josh Bradley forced to call a timeout. It's a 30-second break. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large Big Swig or coffee for just 99 cents. 3:55 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 Anna-Jonesboro as the Wildcats have the ball after Josh Bradley forced to burn his first timeout. Eagles with a slow start. Harville pulls up for 3 and then out. Rebound grab by Wolcott. We'll see if the Eagles can get their first basket of the night. Murray on the far side, driving inside, layup, no good, but a foul's going to be called on the shot against Page. And that will send Andrew Murray to the free throw line. Murray, a 6'3 junior. And he will shoot the first two free throws of the ball game for El Dorado. First one, an air ball. Somebody opened one of the doors of the entry gate.
There's always seems to be a draft coming through.
Either a door or somebody walking by. A couple of subs in for Anna-Jonesboro. Number 1, Evan Hall, and 14, Aiden McFadden. Murray short on the second one. McFadden grabs the rebound. 7-0 Anna-Jonesboro. 3.5 to play here in the first quarter. Page tries a near corner 3. It won't go. Cavins gets the offensive rebound. Cavins, that is. His shot no good. Rebound controlled by Page. Second chance for Anna-Jonesboro. And Cavins hits the shot and one.
It's been kind of surprising, the approaches of both teams. You know, we came in thinking AJ was going to be the team to get out and run, shoot a lot of threes, and we thought El Dorado was going to play inside, but it's been the opposite so far.
Well, of course, Noah Cavins with Boston Bradley out of the ball game wanting to take advantage and getting inside. And he missed the free throw. Anderson Wolcott, that is, grabs the rebound. And El Dorado still looking for their first basket. 9-0 AJ, 3:10 to play here in the first quarter. Murray comes near side to Phelps. Dead spot to Wolcott. He'll turn and shoot off the back of the rim. Still, Ofer is El Dorado. Hall into the front court. He comes near side to Page. Page looking, he puts on the floor between the circles into the hands of McFadden. McFadden dribbles left, looking to get inside, falls down, but he was tripped by Murray. And Anna-Jonesboro now in the double bonus. So it's going to be 2 free throws coming up here for Aiden McFadden.
Eagles foul 11.
We got a family affair in the ball game. Evan Hall, the number one 5'9" senior for Anna-Jonesboro, a cousin of mine on my mom's side. She was a Hall. Got a lot of family over in the Anna area. As first free throw for Aiden McFadden is good, makes it 10-0 Anna-Jonesboro. Couple of subs in the ball game as Hodges is back in. Second free throw on the way for Aiden McFadden. He goes 2 of 2.
2 for 2, 8.
11-0 Wildcats, and AJ continues with the full court pressure. Doggett into the front court. Got it poked away, loose ball in front of the Anna-Jonesboro bench. And that very quick jump ball call with the arrow favoring Eldorado. That's something we've seen more and more over high school basketball the last couple of years, is referees very quick to call that jump ball. Anytime they get four hands on the ball, it's nearly an automatic whistle.
Probably trying to stop, more scrappiness and fights that break out from that.
And speaking of scrappiness, that's Grayfler bumping into McFadden, who picks up his first foul, and now one more foul will put Eldorado at the free throw line for the rest of this first quarter. Kind of feel it's going to be a long game with as much as these two teams like to foul.
These two teams are very physical.
Yes. Phelps dribbles it over to the Doggett on the right side. Crossover, Doggett spins, leaves it near side. This is Grayfler now in the near corner back to correction. This is Grayfler now in the post to Wolcott, and he turns and scores, and Eldorado finally gets on the board with Wolcott having to really take up that space in the post with Bradley out with two fouls. Far corner, Harville with it. He puts it on the floor, trying to spin away from Grayfler. Three-point shot from Hodges, top of the key, won't go. Loose ball, loose on the floor still. Grayfler dives for it and somehow gets rid of it over to Wolcott, and he throws it at the foot of Phelps, and AJ keeps the possession. McFadden here near side, now near corner back to Harville, and he'll pull it out as Eldorado stays in a man-to-man. 11-2, Anna-Jonesboro in front. 100 seconds left here in the first quarter, and a foul is going to be called against Eldorado. Grayfler will pick up his first. Graffler, and it'll be two free throws here from McFadden. Need a pronunciation guide on these rosters. Go ahead, Devin.
If you're Eldorado on the offensive end now, you really got to look to attack the basket.
Yes.
With being in the double bonus.
Yeah, both teams will shoot two free throws the rest of the first quarter. And McFadden does make the first. Second one is on the way. Got that one. McFadden's got four. The lead is back to 11 for Anna-Jonesboro, 13-2. 98 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Graffler in the post to Wolcott. His shot blocked by Girardi, but they call a foul, and it'll be two free throws for Anderson Wolcott.
Great job by Wolcott getting the ball in the paint, being patient, throwing up a shot fake, and able to get in the body and draw a foul.
That foul does go against Girardi. That's his first, and 5 fouls on the AJ side as well. So two free throws regardless here for Anderson Wolcott. His first one's up and good. He's got all 3 for Eldorado. Second free throw, short, and the rebound grab by Harville. Eagles just 1 of 3 from the charity stripe in this first quarter. 13-3, Anna-Jonesboro. 85 seconds left to play here in the first. Harville, left wing 3. Won't go. Girardi skies for the offensive rebound. Wolcott tries to take it away. Then Girardi draws a foul, and he will shoot 2.
The presence of Bradley's really being missed.
Yes.
AJ now has 4 offensive rebounds already here in the first quarter, which is something we thought Eldorado was going to be able to take advantage of.
Well, now Wolcott picks up his second foul. So if you're Josh Bradley, you got 2 of your big players with 2 fouls apiece, and at some point, down by 10, you just got to say, screw it, get in there, and if you foul, you foul, but we need you.
Yeah, at this point, they really need him, and they're going to have trouble winning without him.
So Girardi goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, makes it 14-13. Anna-Jonesboro, 1:15 to play here in the first quarter. Grayfler in the front court. That pass picked off by Girardi as Eldorado continues to struggle against the full court pressure. McFadden over to Hodges. Now it's Girardi between the circles. He drives inside. He nearly lost it. Picks up his dribble out to Harville. He wants to get to the basket. Harville puts up a shot. It won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Harville. He throws it up, and he will make his way to the free throw line. If that's on Wolcott, that's his third, and it is on Wolcott. So Josh Bradley is going to have to go to his bench more than he probably expected, as Wolcott picks up foul number 3, and the first free throw for Harville is up and good. He'll call upon number 34, that is Ryan Cox. 15-3, make it 16-3 as Harville goes 2 of 2. He's got 4 points. 13-point AJ lead. Doggett double teamed, almost turned it over. Girardi knocked it away. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Eldorado.
This pressure so far has just been too much for Eldorado, and that's part of the reason their bigs are getting in foul troubles, because they're having to they're out of position when they try to get back on defense. And
Doggett splits defenders, turns it over again. Up ahead to Hall. Now it's Marvel. Great ball movement by Anna-Jonesboro, and Harville lays it in. He's got 6. It's a 15-point Wildcat lead, 18-3, with 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A dreadful start for the Eagles. Going to the right side is Stafford. Now to Grathler between the circles. He dribbles to his left. Tries to go baseline now. Picks up his dribble. Open shot for Cox on the way, and good. Ryan Cox. It's now 18-5. Final 6 seconds. Traveling violation call against Aiden McFadden. He wanted to go baseline. So we'll see what the Eagles can put up here in the final 4.7 seconds. Stafford to inbound. It's over to Phelps. Phelps with 3. Phelps with 2. Phelps fires at the buzzer. Won't go. He hit one of those earlier this year to beat Flora at the buzzer, but he missed that one. But all Anna-Jonesboro in the first quarter. Wildcats lead 18-5. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. It's the EHT on 97.3 WRUL.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Synergy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
All right, start of the second quarter here in Eldorado. All Anna-Jonesboro there in the first quarter. Full court pressure. Eldorado had a hard time handling it. Sees the Wildcats lead at 18-5. Cole Carter alongside Devin Rankin. And we'll see if the Wildcats can extend this lead, or if AJ can, or if Eldorado can try to get back in it. Boston Bradley's back in it. He's back in, committed 2 fouls early in that first quarter.
if you're Eldorado, you got to have him out there.
3-point shot for Harville won't go. Caven's able to get the offensive rebound. We got a foul on the rebound. Are they going to get Cavens for a illegal box out? No, they're going to call that one against Hodges.
AJ foul 3, Taj Hodges.
7:42 to play here in the second, 18-5. Anna-Jonesboro. They get it into Murray. Murray's triple team. Now Eldorado's got numbers in the front court. Grathler, a nice pass to Bradley, and he draws a foul. Just got to do, Devin, you got to clear things out. But when that double team comes, you got to get the ball away because then you're going to have numbers in half court.
Part of the Eldorado's problem is people aren't coming back to the basketball and leaving them in the backcourt. That was a lot better job of getting a guard getting to the open spot, getting it out of the double team, and getting it ahead because they have wide open baskets when they get it ahead.
So Boston Bradley will shoot 2 free throws. His first one is no good.
And they got to be better from the free throw line.
Yes. Less than 50% so far. Bradley's second attempt on the way. Got that one. That's his first bucket. 18-6, Anna-Jonesboro in front. We'll see how patient Mike Chanmis wants to be with his ball club. They on the near side to Page. Now at the free throw line, it's Harville. Near side, Page for 3 off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound grabbed by McFadden. He goes up and scores.
Aiden McFadden with the basket.
And we've got a whistle, but no foul. They'll just resume the play. McFadden's got 6 points off the bench. for Anna-Jonesboro.
A lot of the guards are doing good on the offensive glass for Anna-Jonesboro because in this Eldorado zone, they're coming in untouched.
Grabbing those long rebounds off the misses. 20-6. AJ with the lead. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Over on the right side with it is Doggett. He's guarded there by Page. Doggett, bounce pass near side to Graethler. Bounce pass to Murray between the circles. Hands it back off. Nope, keeps it. Now squares up. Phelps over on the right side. They got to get him going, and he draws a foul on the drive.
Yeah, he's a big part of their team as a guard and beyond the three-point line.
He's their best shooter. So third foul against AJ here in the second quarter. 2 more will mean free throws for Eldorado, and Andrew Murray gets open off the inbounds pass, and he lays it up and in. Eagles back within 12, 20-8. Hall over on the left side to McFadden. Now in the far corner, it's Girardi. Top of the key, Hall, near side Page. Thought about a 3, inside to Harville. Harville's going to pull it out as he was double teamed. Eldorado's gone to a 2-3 zone. Harville, nice step off pass to Girardi, who wanted to throw it down, but lays it in with the right hand. Great job against the zone defense by Anna-Jonesboro. It's now 22-8 as another AJ takeaway. Hall at the other end. He lays it in. Evan Hall for 2. And the Wildcat lead is now 24-8. Eldorado just cannot handle the pressure. They throw it down low to Bradley, and they're going to say Girardi grabbed him on the arm. So it'll be free throws. Nope, not yet. That's just the 4th foul. Second foul on Girardi. 5:57 to play here in the second quarter. 24-8. Anna-Jonesboro with the lead. Doggett will try a far corner 3. It won't go. A long rebound grab by Murray. Second chance here for Eldorado. Graethler top of the key. Dribbles to his right. Looking to get rid of it. Now picks up his dribble. And we're going to get an offensive foul as Murray was stiff-arming his way to get free. And these referees not letting Eldorado play very physical.
I haven't seen this many stiff-arm calls in the game.
So Murray picks up his 3rd foul. So you got Bradley with 2, Wolcott with 3, and now Murray with 3. And Josh Bradley asking for an explanation from that near side referee. Not happy with how these fouls have gone, not in the favor of Eldorado. 24-8, AJ with the lead. Cross-court pass, McFadden open for 3. It won't go. Rebound grab by Phelps. Eagles on the run. Phelps takes it across the timeline. Now a crossover, looking to go baseline. Phelps all the way in, shot good off glass. Nice move by Jake Phelps.
When he's playing aggressive, Eldorado's a really good team.
Eagles back within 2 touchdowns, 24-10. That cross-court pass almost taken away by Doggett. Now AJ playing 4-on-5 as Doggett gets back defensively. Hall goes left side to McFadden. You tell AJ trying to set something up against this 2-3 zone. Harville floats one up, good. Took one hard dribble, turned, and just floated that one up over the defense. Harville's got 8.
Harville's a really good guy to have in the middle of that 2-3 zone. Really smart basketball player.
Stafford drives inside. His layup good. Grayson Stafford has his first basket. Back down to a 14-point game, 26-12. Girardi open mid-range jumper. It won't go. I don't think he left the ground on that shot. Almost like a free throw. Eagles come the other way with Stafford. Spin move. Gets inside. Nice move. And one for Grayson Stafford. It's a nice move.
Just like that, Eldorado being aggressive to the basket, starting to take better care of the basketball and starting to find themselves getting back in this ball game.
Well, this game feels a lot like that Heron-Gallatin County game early. Heron couldn't miss, and Gallatin County couldn't take care of the ball. It's been kind of the same thing for Eldorado as Stafford gets 3 the old-fashioned way. He's got 5. 26-15, Eagles back with an 11 with 4:10 to play here in the second quarter. Girardi in the post, met there by Bradley. Now double team, gets it out near side. Page, top of the key, 3. It won't go. Harville there for the putback. His second attempt good. And a timeout taken by Anna-Jonesboro as Dylan Harville's got 10 points. We'll take one as well, back in 30.
big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
3:57 to play here in the second quarter. It is Anna-Jonesboro 28, Eldorado 15. Cole Carter alongside Devin Rankin. J.C. Tinsley is back at the WRUL studio. Landon Elliott, Chloe Veach with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Stafford and Phelps play a two-man game, trying to make this 2-2-1 full-court pressure from Anna-Jonesboro, and they get it into the front court. With Doggett, now it's Phelps over on the right side. Shot fake there from Graethler. He comes near side. This is Stafford with it. Stafford, cross-court pass. Graethler has it now. He picks it up. Cannon Weatherly has checked in. The post player for Eldorado. Phelps comes near side. That one almost taken away. Doggett wants to get to the basket. He does. Throws it up. No good. Offensive rebound by Weatherly. Second chance. He barrels his way inside, and Girardi sends it back. Now the Wildcats on the run with McFadden. McFadden got stripped by Phelps. 2-on-2 the other way. Phelps takes it to the basket, and he draws a foul. Harville will be the one charged for the crime. That's his first. And 2 free throws coming up for Jake Phelps.
The turn that Eldorado's made from the first to the second quarter, they look like a completely different ball team.
When they get the ball into the half court, they can do some things offensively, as Phelps hits the first free throw. But, I mean, just struggling mightily against this full court pressure.
They got really good guards that can take it to the basket, and they run great offense. It's just getting it across half court for them.
Got to get it there first. 11-point game, 28-17. AJ with the lead. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Page between the circles. Over on the right side, McFadden now in the near dead spot to Girardi. Back between the circles to Hall. Left side, McFadden. They go to Page now. Free throw line, Harville. Turns, shoots, banks it in. And he shrugs. It's been that kind of first half for Dylan Harville. He's got 12. 30-17, Anna-Jonesboro. As Doggett gets it across the timeline. Phelps now between the circles. He dribbles to his left. Passes it near side to Stafford. Graethler now back near side, back to Stafford. He wants to go baseline, cut off there. Cross-court pass to Phelps. He'll fire a three. Off the back of the iron. Rebound grab by Hall. Eldorado's got to find a way to get Jake Phelps going offensively. Harville in the near corner. Picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass to Hall. He'll fire a three. It's good. Evan Hall from downtown. He's got 5. It's 33-17 Anna-Jonesboro. Cross-court pass from Doggett. Threw it into the chairbacks. And you start to feel like it's an avalanche here in the first half. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's 33-17 AJ. Hall walks it across the timeline. Now goes left side to McFadden. Harville near side back to Hall. Now it's Page between the circles. Far side Harville. He wants a three. Why not? Dylan Harville, 15 first half points, and the AJ lead is 19 at 36-17. Phelps, cross-court pass again. Another Eldorado turnover.
Their 11th of the ball game.
My goodness.
They just can't seem to get out of their own way.
And we talked that it seems like Eldorado always kind of plays up to the standards in this tournament. It's been the exact opposite. Open shot for Page at the free throw line, and it doesn't help that AJ can't miss right now. Page has his first basket. I believe everyone who has played for AJ has scored at least once. It's now 38-17. I don't think anybody expected this. Stafford nearly turns it over. It will stay with Eldorado.
Eldorado's running that 2-3 on defense, and they're letting the ball get inside the middle too easy. They got to find a way to deny the middle and keep the ball out of Harville's hands.
Open three left side for Graethler. It won't go, and Weatherly draws a foul on the offensive rebound.
Anna-Jonesboro in that 2-3 zone as well, and Eldorado's yet to knock down an outside jumper.
So Cannon Weatherly will shoot 2 free throws, the 6'5" senior. And the first one on the way is good. Weatherly's got his first basket. Makes it 38-18. All of a sudden it's become a 20-point game. Second free throw on the way for Weatherly. Good, but lane violation on Weatherly. It won't count. Eagles can't get any break. Winner moves on to take on the winner of our next game, Carmi and Norris City. Loser goes to the consolation bracket to play the loser of the next game tomorrow at 11:30. Caven's back in the ball game. His shot won't go, and the rebound is controlled by McFadden. Now driving inside. This is McFadden again. Dumps it off. Wide open. Cavins lays it in. They are just finding their ways around this Eldorado defense and making it look easy. 40-18, final 30 seconds here in the second quarter. Stafford over on the right top. Dumps it off, nearly turned it over as it goes out of bounds. The last touched by Harville. And a quick sub in for AJ will be Dalen Butler, 6'4" junior. AJ's got some size to their side as well. Girardi's 6'3", Butler's 6'4". As Cavins is 6'5". They've been able to counteract Eldorado's height. It's gone in their favor. Final 10 seconds. Doggett. Jab step. Now it's Phelps. He'll fire a long three. It's good for Jake Phelps. Final 2 seconds, and AJ won't get a shot off. That's how the first half comes to an end. A first half that was all Anna-Jonesboro as the Wildcats lead it 40-21. After the first 16 minutes. Step aside for a 4-minute break and come back with some halftime stats for you right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
All right, halftime here at Duff Kingston. It is Anna-Jonesboro leading Eldorado 40-21 at the break. Cole Carter alongside Devin Rankin. Real quick, we'll take a look at the individual scoring line. Their first for Eldorado, they were led by Dylan Harville, who had 15 points. They got 6 from Aiden McFadden off the bench, 6 from Noah Cavins, 5 points from Evan Hall, 3 from Taj Hodges, 2 from Dylan Page, and 3 from J.J. Girardi. For Eldorado, they were led by Jake Phelps, 7 points from him, 5 points from Grayson Stafford, 2 points from Ryan Cox, 3 from Anderson Wolcott, 2 from Andrew Murray, and 1 apiece from Boston Bradley and Cannon Weatherly. Devin, you got team stats?
Yes, for AJ from the 2-point line, they are 12 out of 18. From the 3-point line, they are 3 of 10. And from the free throw line, they are 7 of 9. On the offensive glass, they have 11 offensive rebounds and only 4 defensive rebounds, but it's hard to get defensive rebounds when Eldorado's turning it over.
Yeah, I think everyone is really kind of surprised with how one-sided this game was, but you made a good point, Devin, is Boston Bradley being out of the game with foul trouble. Eldorado is being out-rebounded big time, like you said.
Yeah, and when they're running that 2-3 zone, you got to work hard to make sure you get a body on someone because guys are coming from all over, and they got to make sure you get a body on someone, and they just haven't done that, and AJ's taking advantage. And for Eldorado, they are 6 out of 14 and 2-point field goals, 1 of 6 from behind the line, and 6 of 11 from the free throw line. Only 4 offensive rebounds and 8 defensive rebounds, and 12 turnovers in the first half.
Again, halftime score, Anna-Jonesboro leads it 40-21. We will step aside for a 3-minute break and have the second half for you coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
I decided to attend SIC because of the great scholarship that I was awarded. I received an archery scholarship. I'm taking IT cybersecurity. My favorite part of the IT program is definitely going to class every day. Professor Scott makes it really fun, and he lets us do a lot of hands-on things, and that helps me learn a lot. My experience on the archery team, so far, I love it. The people are great, the archery coach is awesome. Be a part of the action at SIC.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large big swig or coffee for just 99 cents. At halftime here at Duff Kingston, it's Anna-Jonesboro leading Eldorado 40-21. Getting set for the third quarter of action. Again, the rest of the night, we'll have Carmi and NCOE at 8:30. There'll be Carrier Mills and Hamilton County tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll pick things back up tomorrow at 8:30 with Hardin County and Edwards County, then West Frankfort and Gallatin County at 10 o'clock. Busy 3 days of basketball and the biggest tournament in Southern Illinois. Well, Devin, there's no question if you're Eldorado, if you want to make this comeback, the first thing you got to do is take care of the ball, but you can't get 19 points in one possession. Got to work this down to the 9 to 8 point range.
Yeah, you got to keep them one shot and out. You got to take good care of the ball on the offensive end and carve out good shots and get the ball inside to Boston Bradley.
So Eagles will have the ball to start the second half. And we mentioned the foul trouble that they're in. Bradley's got 2. Wolcott has 3. There was somebody else that had 3. Murray's got 3. So keep your eye on that as we go throughout the rest of this ball game. 40-21 AJ. They go right in the post to Boston Bradley. That's been what they've been wanting to do all night and haven't been able to, as Bradley will make his way to the free throw line. That's where they make a living at.
That's a great opening possession for Eldorado. Establishing a play, getting it down to your best player in the post, and getting him to the free throw line. Scoring with the clock stopped is what Eldorado needs to do here in the second half.
First free throw for Bradley on the way is good. Just 2 points for Bradley. Second free throw on the way, short. And the rebound grab by Cavins for Anna-Jonesboro. 40-22, Wildcats lead. It was a dominant first half of basketball for the Wildcats.
Eldorado switching to a man here.
AJ was picking that 2-3 zone apart in the second half. Offensive foul.
Great job there by Jake Phelps, being able to get over, slide to the baseline, and take the charge.
Kind of beat him to a spot. And Girardi, I believe that's his 4th foul. That is. Girardi, only 3 points, but being 6'3", he's got a presence in the post.
And they're replacing him with 5'9" as well, so that's going to be advantage Eldorado.
Well, AJ's going back to their full court pressure. We'll see if the Eagles do a better job. They do there. As the pass up ahead to Wolcott, layup missed. Murray set up Wolcott for an open layup, and he missed it. Now AJ the other way with Hodges in the near corner. Hodges picks up his dribble, out to Hall, 3-pointer, short. And the rebound grabbed by Phelps. Good box out from Jake Phelps.
I like this man look from Eldorado, being able to box out and rebound better.
At the free throw line, Doggett turns, shot won't go. Rebound to Dylan Page. Still an 18-point Anna-Jonesboro lead. Nice pass to an open Noah Kevins, who hits the layup. He's got 8. And it's a 20-point AJ lead, 42-22. Doggett into the front court. Leaves it for Phelps. He'll dribble to his right. Here on the near side. Doggett back to Wolcott. They swing it around left side. Phelps for 3. It's good. Jake Phelps, a quiet 10 points. And he's the one guy the Eagles have been trying to get going from beyond the arc. He's a great shooter, but having a rough start. 42-25. Hodges down the post. Cavins working against Bradley, throws it up. Cavan's looking for a foul. Bradley couldn't get the rebound, and Harville has it. Second chance for Anna-Jonesboro. Harville dribbles it out and gives it off to Hall near the midcourt logo. Wouldn't be shocked to see a lot more of this in the second half from AJ. Taking the air out of the ball and milking the clock. Hodges, right wing 3, won't go. Rebound controlled by Harville. He goes back up and draws a foul. I mean, Eldorado, they just don't get out-rebounded like this very often.
No, you haven't seen an Eldorado team get out-hustled and out-rebounded like this in a long time. It's been very surprising to see.
Not even just this year, but just in general. First free throw for Harville is good. He's got 17.
But give credit to AJ. They have some experienced, scrappy guys that play really hard.
Second free throw for Harville. A rare miss from him. Foul's going to be called on Cavins on the rebound. So that foul on the previous possession for Eldorado was on Anderson Wolcott. That's his 4th. So he's going to sit for probably some time unless Josh Bradley says we have no choice. Right now it's an 18-point game. AJ leads at 43-25. They swing it around left side to Phelps. At the free throw line, open shot for Graethler won't go, and the rebound is loose and picked up by Graethler. They're going to call a jump ball as Graethler hits the deck.
Back to Anderson Wolcott on the bench. In my opinion, you just really need to let him go. In a game like this where you're down 18 and you're trying to get back in it, it's going to be hard to do without him and his size and his presence down on the defensive end.
Well, normally you want to save him for the fourth quarter, but at this point it might be a 30-point game by the time we get to the fourth quarter. 43-25, Wildcats lead by 18 with the basketball is Dylan Harville. Guarded there by Stafford, goes left now to his right, picks it up, shot in the lane off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound by Hall, finds Harville who missed the layup, and we've got an offensive foul called against Anna-Jonesboro on the rebound. And he let the 5'9" Hall there get the offensive rebound.
Eldorado they have the advantage of size everywhere, but just AJ's just simply playing harder, and Eldorado's just not boxing out.
What they say, heart over height. It's been evident so far in this ball game. Murray wants to get inside. His layup, no good. Bradley got the offensive rebound, and he's fouled. Eldorado will have it on the baseline. We saw Boston Bradley go down with a knee injury last year in this EHT in the semifinals against Massac County. Missed about a month. Came back to finish his junior season, and here he is for his senior season, playing for his dad. First free throw for Bradley up and good. He's got a younger brother, I believe, in 7th grade right now, and word on the street is We'll hear his name a couple of years when we do this tournament as well. Second free throw is no good from Bradley. Rebound grabbed by Butler for Anna-Jonesboro. Wildcats lead 43-26. Hall, crossover guarded by Phelps, gets inside, dumps it off to Butler. Now on the near side, Hodges wide open for three. Ka-ching.
Really good by Hall, drawing the defense, dishing it out to
Hodges. Had about 10 minutes to shoot that
Hodges.
Three. 46-26, 20-point AJ lead. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Graethler, jump stop. Go left side to Phelps. Throw it right to Dylan Harville. Might have been tipped. AJ on the run. Harville, Euro step, layup off glass. Dylan Harville making a case for all tournament team already. He's got 19 points. Eagles the other way. That pass deflected out of bounds and will stay with Eldorado. Grayson Stafford checks back in for the Eagles. 3:45 to play here in the third. 48-26. Graethler, far corner. Phelps fires a three. It won't go. Rebound, Harville. He throws it up ahead to Hodges. One-on-one. Hodges and one. Hits the shot. Taj Hodges. Chance for a three-point play.
AJ does a really good job of getting out of transition. They've been holding Eldorado to one shot now all game, and not only that, just beating them down the floor.
We said before the game this team averages about 45 points a game. They scored 40 in the first half. As Hodges hits the free throw, he's got 7. The correction, he's got 9. Eldorado at the other end as Graethler's shot won't go. Bradley there for the offensive rebound, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2. Devin, you mentioned AJ and their transition offense and how they've got down the floor quickly. A lot of that has to do with this full court pressure. They've gotten a lot of easy takeaways that has given them a quick lane to the basket.
Yeah, that's a real good way to have success in this tournament, is being able to turn your defense into offense.
First free throw for Bradley, tried to bank it in and he couldn't.
Because we've seen a lot today. Teams are pretty even when it's just a half-court one-on-one game, but the teams that are able to pressure the ball and turn their defense into offense, that's when they start to run away from other teams.
Bradley goes 1 of 2. He's got 4. It's 51-27. 3:20 left to play here in the third quarter. All Anna-Jonesboro, they've led since the opening tip. Open jump shot left side is no good, but another offensive rebound for the Wildcats. Hodges puts it up, no good. Page goes for the offensive rebound. They're going to get a foul against Grayson Stafford as Page was boxing him out. And that is just the third foul against the Eagles, as Eldorado is in the bonus, but not AJ just quite yet. Timeout, Josh Bradley. It is a 30-second timeout. We will take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
.309 to go here in the third quarter. Anna-Jonesboro leading Eldorado 51-27. Again, Carmine, Norris City coming up at 8:30 approximately. In the nightcap, Carrier Mills and Hamilton County in the consolation quarterfinal. That will be tonight at 10. Hodges near corner, dribbles it out to his right. Now it's Evan Page between the timeline. Page dribbles to his right, hands it off to Harville, dribbling inside. Stops, back off to Hodges. And AJ wanting to kill some more clock. Far side, McFadden has it. He puts it on the floor, back to Hall. Hall, crossover, looking to get to the basket, throws it up and draws a foul. Well, Devin, something just kind of came to my mind as we see the Carmi coaches sitting in front of us. If Carmi wins tonight, which they are the higher seeded team, You know, they're doing some scouting, thinking, okay, how are we going to stop this AJ team tomorrow night if we win tonight?
Yeah, Carmine and AJ kind of have, you know, besides AJ full court press, and they kind of play similar where they really both don't have a post player. Like, both like to shoot a lot of three-pointers and jump shots, and both kind of like to get out in transition. So it should be a good ball game to watch tomorrow.
And Carmine's got to get the win tonight first over NCOE. That's coming up at 8:30 as Hall's second free throw won't count. His teammate stepped in the lane, and Hall says, come on, man. Taking a point away from him. Hall does have 6 off the bench, 52-27. Is 5 points away from being a running clock in the fourth quarter. Phelps across the timeline to Doggett. Doggett between the circles. Now it's back to Phelps. He dribbles it, bounce pass left side of the hands of Stafford. Graethler trying to get inside. Tough shot sent back. That time by Butler. Now driving inside of Stafford, and he's fouled by Butler. There'll be 2 shots for Grayson Stafford. 2:20 left to play here in the third quarter. 52-27, Anna-Jonesboro. All right, so Stafford will shoot 2 as both teams will shoot 2 free throws per foul here for the final 2:20 in this third quarter. First free throw for Stafford is good.
That rule's still kind of hard to get used to.
It is, especially in the fourth quarter when you're so used to, okay, how many fouls do they have to give, and I guess it makes it a little bit easier to figure that part out. As the second free throw for Stafford is good as well. 52-29. Anna-Jonesboro with the lead. Final 2:10 to play here in the third quarter. Hall hands it off to a cutting McFadden. Now it's Harville. Hall right side. Near side to McFadden. That one poked away out of bounds. We talked about before the game, most impressive team early on. Herron got a mention, Fairfield got a mention, but I think Anna-Jonesboro really has impressed me. And again, Eldorado hasn't shot the ball very well. They've turned it over a lot, but I feel AJ has forced a lot of those things. They've really impressed me here in the first 2.5 quarters. Long 3 for Harville. That guy helps as well. Dylan Harville, 22 points for the Wildcats. It's 55-29. And then the nice hustle by Evan Hall to poke that one from behind.
Dylan Harville is one of the better players in this tournament.
Yes.
And he's going to be hard for anyone to stop.
They're scrappy, too. Just a scrappy ball club with some guys that can really score the basketball. Doggett drives baseline. He puts one off the side of the backboard. Good defense by Harville. The Wildcats again try to push the floor. Harville looking left. Now goes into the hands of Hodges left top. Guarded there by Doggett. Between the circles, they swing it around. Harville on the right top. Pass fake, now between the circles, back near side Hodges. Near corner with it. They swing it around. Harville over on the far side, McFadden. Elevator screen, they try to go to Hall. He's cut off, and then they swing it around. Back to Hall. So we approach the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. 55-29. McFadden down low, nice cut. Butler lays it in.
That's such a great offense right there. Lots of cutting, backdoors, passing, and able to get a little slip to the basket.
Ball barely hit the floor. I don't think they dribbled it once on that possession. Ball gets poked away at the other end. Eldorado will inbound it with 50 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. 57-29. Driving inside, that shot blocked. That was Butler who got a fingertip on it, and AJ can hold for one shot. And a basket would give us running clock in the fourth quarter. Did not expect this. An impressive outing for Mike Jamis and the Wildcats. 30 seconds left here in the third. McFadden poked away, got it back though. Now goes cross court to Harville with 22 seconds. Harville with the midcourt Eagle logo now picks it up, dumps it off near side Hodges. 13 seconds. Hodges dribbles to his right. Ends it back off Hall. Now Harville, 7 seconds. Harville, crossover. Driving, step back. 2 seconds. Harville falls away. Shot no good at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. All Anna-Jonesboro all night long. AJ leads 57-29. We'll take a 1-minute break right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Synergy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders, and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
We start the fourth quarter. We are an AJ basket away from a running clock. 57-29, Wildcats with the lead. And a very impressive outing by Mike Chammis' squad tonight. Doggett has the basketball wide open. Anderson Wolcott, who's been on the bench with foul trouble, he hits that basket.
That is their first 2-point basket of the second half.
Wow. And if you're Eldorado, one thing that we'll say a lot this week when you're down big is Kavitz can't get that shot to go. Rebound by Bradley. When you lose your first game, you're still going to have a chance to still play 3 more and bring home some hardware. As Bradley gets inside, a correction, that was Wolcott who got a shot blocked, and he's able to get the rebound. Greithler long 3 won't go. Bradley offensive board. Bradley goes up. He can't hit. And we've got a foul on the rebound against Boston Bradley, his third.
It's been that kind of night for Eldorado.
Yeah. Just 4 points for Bradley. What I was saying is, you know, you lose your first game, you still get a chance to win 3 and bring home some hardware. You know, championship side, I think it's up for grabs. Consolation side, I think there's a lot of teams that really could compete for bringing home that trophy.
Yeah, a lot of teams that are in the consolation now, they really competed hard and really impressed me.
3-point shot in the far corner is good from Dylan Page. Dylan Page with 5.
Hardin County in particular.
Yes.
You know, they played really well today.
They gave Massac County a run for their money. Eagles swinging around. Doggett left side will try a 3. It won't go. Bradley, him and Harville hit the floor hard. Harville was boxing out Bradley, and Bradley wrapped him and took him to the ground. Harville seems to be okay. The foul goes against McFadden. And Mike Chammis does not like what he sees, and both coaches going to get a warning. I kind of understand what Coach Chammis thinks. I thought Bradley kind of grabbed Harville and brought him down to the ground.
Yeah, Bradley kind of saw he wasn't going to get the rebound, just kind of pulled him down with him.
So Mike Chammis just trying to say, hey, come on, man.
Personal foul on AJ's 14.
So McFadden was the one that got the foul.
Second, team first.
So his second. Both coaches, technical on both coaches. Excuse me, I thought it was just a warning. They give both coaches technical, so we'll have a couple of free throws each side. We'll get Andrew Murray back in the ball game. Boston Bradley.
I think the double might cancel out, or I might be wrong.
You're probably right. You've seen more basketball than me.
It changes at all levels.
It does.
So we'll see.
They're not lining up for free throws. They're pointing towards the sideline, so it should be. They're going to discuss it with the scores table, trying to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, Mike Chammis emptying his bench, and probably a smart thing to do. Doesn't want to risk somebody getting hurt here in the final 6:37. We should get running clock here soon. He'll take his starters out. Smart move by Coach Chammis.
Yeah, I like this move.
Yeah.
You don't want any unnecessary injuries or anything to happen.
Well, as hard as his boys played tonight, why not give them the final quarter of rest? So, Devin, you were right. The technical fouls cancel out as far as free throws. Eldorado will inbound from the baseline as Greithler fires a 3 and hits. Grathler, that is. Makes it 60-34. 6.5 to play in the ball game. New player in the ball, or new players in the game for AJ. We'll do our best to get everybody mentioned. They swing it around. Here is Jake Phelps looking to get inside. Leaves it in the far corner. Now driving inside and laying it up and in is Andrew Murray. Murray's got 4 and a delay of game, I believe, called on Anderson Wolcott. First one, I believe, just goes down as a warning. 60-36, AJ. Hodges into the front court, and we've got a timeout taken by Anna-Jonesboro. It is a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and I promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
All right, final minutes here in the fourth quarter. It's Anna-Jonesboro leading Eldorado 60-36. 6 minutes on the clock. Again, coming up at around 8:30. Probably more towards 8:40. We'll have Carmi and NCOE. Going the post set as Kevin's right back in the ball game as Mike Chamness put his starting 5 back in there. And Kevin's, he's got a quiet 10 points. Yeah, 62-36.
Mike Chamness wasn't going to let him come back.
Well, they kept their pressure on as Murray's got a couple of buckets back-to-back. He's got 6. Now the Eagles will apply some full-court pressure. Dylan Harville just says clear out. He'll take it one-on-one. He does. Now he's met by 2 other defenders. Far corner, Page, 3. Yep. Dylan Page. Correction, Drew Page. With a 3 ball there, makes it 65-38. They go in the post, backdoor. Wolcott can't corral it. Graffler looking to get a shot. He can't get it. Now it's over to Murray. Murray's shot is no good off glass, and the putback won't go. Rebound tapped out to Hodges. Up ahead to Girardi, and Girardi fouled hard as he goes to the basket. Anderson Wolcott just committed his 5th foul. That'll be a loss of 15 on the play, 3rd down.
Looked like Girardi was getting ready to go for the slam.
Well, Wolcott came in hard. And so Girardi will shoot a pair of free throws.
Maybe a little bit of frustration coming out from the game today.
Mike Chamness didn't want to risk getting his 2nd technical and being kicked out, so he'll stay in his seat.
I'd say he probably wants to say something.
He probably does, but being smart, up by 27, just JJ seems to be all right. 4:54 to play as it's 2-shot foul. First one no good for Girardi. 65-38 Anna-Jonesboro. Second free throw won't go. Girardi goes 0 of 2. Graffler the rebound. Eldorado comes the other way. Here's Stafford all the way to the basket. His layup good.
He's been a bright spot today for Eldorado. He's a pretty good ball player and only a sophomore.
Yeah, 9 points off the bench for Stafford as Harville throws it up ahead to Hodges, and Eldorado's got 4 players in the backcourt, 4-on-1, and Hodges is called for the offensive foul. I'm surprised Hodges didn't give it up. There was 4-on-1. Kind of had your pick and an assist. But Hodges picks up his 3rd foul, and Eagles will get the ball back. Well, they're not going away without a fight. Kind of expected to see this in the 3rd quarter. Not here with just 4.5 to play and a 25-point deficit. Doggett driving inside. He throws it up and can't get the roll. Rebound, Cavins, and a foul called by Murray. No free throws yet. But Eldorado will set up their full court pressure.
Yeah, you're kind of wondering why they waited to do this press right now.
And you do it earlier in the ball game, you give yourself a chance to make the comeback, but right now it's a little bit too late. 65-40 Anna-Jonesboro, 4:15 to play in the ball game. Harville, the midcourt logo, gets past Stafford, and Stafford gives him a nice little tap. It will send Dylan Harville to the free throw line. So 2 free throws the rest of the ball game for AJ after every foul. Harville's first free throw is good. About 23 points for Dylan Harville. Second one. No good. Rebound grabbed by Andrew Murray. Eagles come the other way, 65-40. AJ with the lead. Graffler near top. Puts on the floor, now dribbles left. Top of the key. Thinking about a three with Stafford. Now they swing it around back to the top of the key. Graffler, he puts on the floor. Cutting his Doggett, couldn't get it to him. Stolen by Page, up ahead to Hodges, and Hodges gets fouled on the layup. So 2 free throws here for Taj Hodges. Well, we knew there'd be a lot of free throws in this game with how many fouls they were calling early on. And that trend has continued here in the second half. First free throw for Hodges is good. He's got 10. And Mike Jamis will get Page and Harville out of the game, probably for the remainder of the game. Just 3:47 to go.
Great effort from both Page and Harville tonight. We're very good on the offensive glass. Harville can score in a variety of ways. Page is a really good three-point shooter.
Hodges is the offensive rebound for AJ, and Girardi gets called for a travel. You know, Dylan Harville, depending on what happens the next 2 nights for Anna-Jonesboro, I think early on making a case for not only all-tournament but MVP, depending on how far AJ goes. Normally it's the winning team who gets the MVP as far as a player standpoint. The way AJ's playing tonight, who knows what could happen. We'll see the winner of Carmi and Norris City tomorrow night at 8:30. And Jonesboro has the ball in a 27-point lead. 3:15 to play. Hodges, mid-range jumper, hits the back of the rim, then dives and rolls in.
He's another guy that can really go for AJ.
They remind me a lot of Fairfield. Very well-rounded, deep. A lot of guys that can do a lot of things as Stafford drives in and draws a foul and makes the shot and one. And I'm really excited for some of these matchups we're going to see tomorrow. Starting at 1:45, Carterville-Harrisburg. Massac-Vienna at 3:15. Fairfield-Heron at 7 o'clock. And then I think if Carmi wins the next game to play AJ, that could be a good one as well.
It's hard to pick which of those 8 teams is going to win it.
It is.
I think any 8 of them could.
It is wide open.
I'm looking forward to that point guard matchup between Treat and Hossman.
Yes.
On the Massac-Vienna game.
Free throw, no good there from Stafford, and looks like AJ's got the second team in the ball game. They lead 69-42, 2:50 to play in the ball game. McFadden gets inside. They swing it around over on the far top to Goins. Now in the far corner, wanting to drive baseline is Needling. Needling picks up his dribble, double teamed. Goins top of the key for 3. It's short, and the rebound is grabbed by Stafford. Baseball pass up ahead to Graffler. He spins inside, lost it, loose ball. Tipped around, now in the hands of Needling. 2-on-1 the other way. He throws it up ahead, and the layup no good. Needling, though, got the offensive rebound and one.
They must crash the glass for 2 hours of practice every day. I mean, everyone is getting in on the offensive rebounds.
And again, we've talked about it. Eldorado at the height, you would have thought it'd be the other way around as far as the rebounding advantage. But AJ has crashed the boards very aggressively tonight. And Needling hits the free throw to turn on the continuous clock for the rest of the ball game. First time it's happened today, I believe. I think they might have had it during that Carterville Carrier Mills game. Yep, but just the second time. That's pretty good for a first day.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive first day.
Normally you get some blowouts on the first day. A lot of games were close for the first 3 quarters. As that shot that time is a foul as it was blocked. They are going to get Velasquez there for the foul. Normally the first day it's a lot of snoozers, higher seed getting the win, maybe 1 or 2 close games, but really 4 of the first 6 games were pretty competitive through 3.5 quarters.
And the scores don't do a lot of them justice, really.
They don't. And it's trying to see 34, and that was Cox who hit the first free throw. We'll have one more. 90 seconds and counting left to play in this one. Second free throw for Cox, good.
2 for 2,
Ryan Cox has 4. 72-44, Anna-Jonesboro final, 1:15 to go. Wildcats will move over to the championship side of the bracket to play the Bulldogs to the Cardinals tomorrow. One's taken away by Stafford, up ahead near side to Grathler. Far side Stafford, drives baseline, layup good. For Grayson Stafford, who's got 11 points off the bench for Eldorado. 52-46. We'll see if AJ just wants to run the rest of this clock out as some Eldorado fans are starting to make their way to the exit. See a lot of maroon, a lot of red in the stands for our next ball game. Stafford, pull-up jumper off the backboard, no good. Rebound grabbed by Vickery. He's coming into the front court, and he runs right into Grayson Stafford. Correction, that was Cox, the one met him there. He gets called for a foul. And we'll get free throws here to pretty much end this game as the running clock down to 15 seconds. Can he get 2 shots off in 15 seconds? We'll see. Well, not with that many dribbles. Vickery's first. Good. Get to let him shoot the second one regardless, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I think they do. They stop the clock for him.
They'll stop it, yep. Last shot of the game. Missed the buzzer beater. All right, final score. Anna-Jonesboro with a statement win over Eldorado. 73-46. I'm not sure anyone outside of Anna, Illinois or Jonesboro, Illinois expected this one. Maybe the win, but not the 27-point win. AJ moves on to the championship bracket. Eldorado moves to the consolation side. They'll play tomorrow at 11:30 against the loser of our next game between Carmi and NCOE. We will take a 3-minute break, come back and wrap this thing up, get you ready for the next one right here, 97.3 WRUL.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind, and that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Final score, it is Anna-Jonesboro defeating Eldorado 73-46. AJ improves to the championship bracket. They'll play the winner of our next game between Carmi and NCOE. Real quick, tell you what, Devin, just go through the team stats real quick and we'll get out of here.
AJ shot really well from the field. 2-pointers, they were 19 out of 30. And from three-point land, they were 7 of 16. And 14 of 24 from the free throw line. They had 20 offensive rebounds and 11 defensive rebounds and only 8 turnovers. Eldorado was 12 out of 35 on 2-pointers, 3 of 11 from three-point, 13 of 22 from the free throw line, 11 offensive rebounds and 11 defensive rebounds and 20 turnovers.
Again, final score, AJ defeats Eldorado 73-46. Dylan Harville, leading scorer, 23 points to lead the way for the victorious Wildcats. We will step aside and get through some commercial breaks as we get you set for Carmi White County and NCOE. It's the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, El Dorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.